Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to everybody. I hope that you're all having a lovely day, whatever it is that you're doing. Whether you just woke up or you're piss drunk, etc. I hope everyone's day is going lovely no matter what. Hello, Tillers. It's probably going to be a quiet one just because normally I get raided by Siobhan, but Siobhan didn't stream tonight. So DM Stretch filled in for Siobhan, but then DM rated Greg instead. I'm like, no. Foiled again. The timing. Just slightly off. I'm devastated. It hurts. But that's no matter. I can always make my own fun. If anything can be said of me, it's that I will make my own fun if I have to. Hello, second hand. So before we begin the proper stuff, yeah, fun with flags. Yeah. Before we begin the actual world of building, since I didn't stream on Tuesday, I was a little bit sick, unfortunately, so I just took the day off and went, yeah, no, I'm gonna just nap now. I have done stuff during the week, and I thought that it might be good, fun even, to go over some of the things that I've done. Notably this image, which has a lot of context attached. I hate these headphones. God damn it. Can I make it not? Ugh, there's no way around it. So what happened was, so I'm in a D&D game on Mondays, which is an arena campaign where, you know, every week we fight different foul beasties and, you know, have a good time. And so, hold on, actually, I'm gonna go to the start. I'll go back to the start of the whole adventure. So what first happened was, during a game, we stuck our druid in a hamster ball, and then with the enemy, obviously there was an enemy monster, put them both in a hamster ball, and then shot that hamster ball into the goddamn sun, killing the druid and the enemy, winning the day. We didn't know it was going to do that. We didn't know it was going to kill him, but we did it anyway. And so this was an immortalization of the moment that our monk... Oh, no, sorry, that's our fighter. No? Hold on. Yeah, our monk. This is the moment that our monk yeeted them away. The week after that, the player who was playing that druid came back with a new character, supposedly. Polymorphed into a big ape and returned the favor, throwing the monk into the sun, killing him. Excellent, as it always should be. And then the week after, well, hold on, did we eat someone into the sun? We did. We did throw more people into the sun this week on Monday, but it was part of a broader thing. More things were happening at the same time. Notably, the druid player feeble-minded me. I'm the cleric. And so, all I could do was whack things with my warhammer, which went extremely poorly because I'm a spellcaster and have spect for spellcasting. So it was not good. It was a rough week for me. I nearly died at least once. The paladin got straight up PC murdered. The druid was straight up murdered him, like just killed him dead. And so here's me immortalizing my pain at not being able to heal the paladin. The paladin then turned into sludge. We then stuck the paladin, the druid, and the final enemy into a hamster ball and threw them into the sun again. Because we have no other strategy for dealing with our problems aside from throwing things into the sun. So that was an interesting week. I was also supposed to be in the hamster ball, but I made my save. Like, I rolled the exact amount for the DC for getting in the hamster ball. It was fucking incredible. And so that was a fun Monday. And then I think I drew this on, when did I do this? 16th? Is that a Wednesday? Yes. I drew this on Wednesday. So I was already feeling better on Wednesday. It's just Tuesday night was ugh. And then I have done other things during the week. Notably, some shiny ass shit. Look at this. Ah. Mwah. It's so shiny. Look at it. Because this is my Synergacia section. This isn't actually the CSS article, this is a magic article, but I've been doing most of the CSS on this one because I wanted to see how it looked like in action properly. So I made a cute logo. I made a bunch of wacky stuff happen. It's very purple and blue. I think it's cute. It's not finished, but I think it's cute. Like, the article isn't finished. I think the CSS is mostly finished. I think it looks really cute. Hold on. I checked that all my bits are done. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I need to fix that, actually. I will fix that later. I didn't realize that was gonna not scan well up top. I will fix that. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty neat. It's kind of cute. Might change up that one. That doesn't look as good. The blue isn't as good or readable. That doesn't matter. This looks kind of ugly, but I never use allows anyway. And it crops nice, which is good. It wasn't centered for ages, because it turns out Clip Studio Paint does not have an alignment tool. Extremely rude. But yeah, so I have a shiny CSS theme for my specific section of Synergasia. And I think having checked the base CSS for the world, it is as long as all the CSS of every other individual combined, and then some. So I, as ever, have no chill. It's mostly because of these. It's mostly because of these little shiny boys. They take up a lot of lines. There's a lot of lines. This one has to be capitals. I still have to tweak with it, but you know, it looks cool. I'm the only one who finds these things cool. So, I will now transition into the actual flag stuff. This is what we're actually supposed to be here for. We're here for flags. Because I have to do flags. So I've put notes in it, because it turns out I can just do that. I can just put notes into Inkscape and have them be present. So what we're doing is, or what I'm doing, what I don't know what everybody else is doing tonight, chilling mostly. What I'll be doing is working on the flags for 4 different countries who are mentioned in my Northwest Pact article. The Northwest Pact is a defensive pact in the Northwest, which exists for it's mostly because of a specific country being a pain in the ass. They all just kind of banded together and said, yeah, if they ever come down again, we're gonna rock and sock them. Mess them up. So they combined together, and then some people left at some point, but they need flags because the way that the article is laid out, that I wanted to have little flags in there. I need the maps too, but the maps that's another problem. Maps is something other problem. So I made the notes. I also wanted to have an emblem or a flag for the Northwest Pact, because I thought that, like, treaties didn't have flags, but then I went, oh yeah, NATO has a flag. So it might be a flag. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, because I'll need to edit it into something properly, and I'll have to fiddle around with it, and we'll see. So I've done so that there are six members of the Northwest Pact. Only 4 are currently in it, but all 6 are mentioned and will need flags and maps. I've already done 2 of them, which will be somewhere in this hell pit of a... Oh god, I think it's layer 4? Yeah, so this is... Nope. This is the flag of Ijwavia, which I did not list in my notes, but exists. And then this... I think it's this one? Oh no. Oh, it is that one. It's just wrong color. This is the flag of Drakanyu, but I changed it to yellow because I thought it looked nicer. This is literally just a screenshot of my folder that I keep all my flags in, because I export every single flag that I make. Like every single one, basically, unless it's like really, really shit. Some of these are really shit, but I export them anyway, just as like proof, and so I can go back and look at them without having to open up Inkscape and then scroll through all my layers, because it's not fun to do. Yeah, so I got like all those Ijwavia flags. I really liked the one that was slightly different, like where they start at the same point. And then I like this in yellow. It has meaning, I'm sure, but I don't remember what it is. And then I started working on Chihiwul earlier in the week, but it did not work because all of these flags suck. So we're gonna be taking the 8th attempt tonight, along with the others, and I made their notes because I did do more. I think after doing the flags the first time, which was on the 8th. Okay, that was like 2 weeks ago. I've like slightly developed some of the countries a little bit more, so I should, in theory, be able to actually like make decent flags for them. Like, I'm gonna leave the Ijwavian and Drakanyu flags just because I think they're already kind of neat. But now that I know slightly more about Chihiwul, I, in theory, will be able to make an actually good flag. But I have made 7 attempts. So, we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna lock this layer for a second so I don't mess with it by accident. God, Inkscape is kind of clunky. But I did make the notes. So mostly, so I don't have a lot on some of these countries because they're not super important, question mark. Well, I've only had to think about them for like 2 weeks. Like, I haven't had much time to actually dwell on them much, and I've been busy. So I mostly have like their very basic notes, some very basic notes, and then the meaning of their names because they're all like conlang. Woo. So they ostensibly have meanings. So like Chihiwul is the forested domain, Lethuzi is blue sunland, Glinzuchol, which has a lot more umlauts on it, but I don't put them in there. They mean Great Ocean Domain, and then Ukabuyaz means Country of Storms. Technically, it means Country of the Home of Storms or something, but it's complicated. Because those are the 4 that we have to work on today. On top of my head, I think Ijwavia was Ice Country, and Drakanyu was literally something else. It's in a different language in the universe. So I'm just like, I have no idea what you're doing in there. It's kind of a mystery to me. It's a country or something. So yeah, them's the things we have to do. So I'm gonna start with Chihiwul because I didn't finish it, and I would really like to make a flag for it at some point. That would be nice. I wish that didn't move when I did that. Inkscape is a little bit clunk, a little bit jank. Not clunky, just janky sometimes. Oop. And it's never the way I want to go. So it's the fact that it's poor doesn't matter as much. It's more important for Lethuzi because they're rich as fuck, because they're like merchant people. Because that'll be like relevant, but I don't know enough about Chihiwul to have any more notes, so I was like, landlocked, used to be Kuvianan, poor, forested. And it's like, okay, great. These are important notes. So basically the question becomes, what kind of elements would they incorporate? Now, the issue is I don't actually have a flag for Kuviana, which would be useful to have, because then I could figure out, like, whether the former Kuviana countries would like, try and deliberately appear different. But based on the fact that, so of the countries that I know are former Kuviana territories, the only one that I have a flag for currently is Ijwavia, which uses blue. And so it's more than likely, hold on. So Ijwavia uses blue, but they're also historically good friends with Kuviana. It's not currently good friends, but historically they had a very close relationship with Kuviana, more than Chihiwul did, I think, was how that sort of shakes out. The way that kind of panned is that they were closer and had a rough time overall with a lot of things. So it's possible that Kuviana uses blue prominently, and specifically that shade of blue, which is, I don't know which shade that is. I have so many different shades of blue in this country, in this world, it's ridiculous. So therefore, not using blue is probably a safe bet. I feel like, to distinguish themselves from Kuoviana, and I'm going to make Kuoviana blue whenever I eventually get around to it. Having said that, I will probably forget that I said this. And I will forget that when I eventually make Kuoviana's flag, which, who knows when that's going to happen. Maybe that'll be like an October thing where I just get so bored stuck at home that I just make a shit ton of flags. So I just put in the red so that I have or pink, so I have a background. I'll make it. It's like I can't see it on black is the issue. So, wondering. So I did find out that, oh yeah, there's different like things. And so I can make like an arch, which is pretty neat. Because I've been trying to make arches for a while. You can kind of see like a bunch of weird curves happening. I don't get how the Inkscape curve tool works. It's kind of mystifying stuff. But there's like, you know, there's something potentially in like the weird curves. Especially since Kuoviana has so many like straight, jagged lines. And Ijuavia is basically Kuoviana light. Or it was anyway. So having a lot of curves kind of makes sense in a way to try and distinguish yourself from that country. I feel like this makes logical sense, but I'm also, you know, who knows, right? Brains busted half the time. And you can probably make this like green, I guess. I do like green. I want more flags with green on them. Ugh. Issue is that most of I feel like the greens that Inkscape comes with by default are kind of ugly. Like, there's just too much of a jump. What green did I use for Shanhol when I fixed Shanhol? Which one did I use? I think I used like this one or something. One of these ones. Hey Bob! Good morning. How are you? Do you have all the coffee you need to survive the day? Ooh. Oh, that green looks ugly with those black, though. Yeah, nothing makes logical sense as the coffee kicks in. Yeah, I don't have that excuse. I don't drink enough coffee. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe white with green. Maybe that's the vibe we go for. White with green. It doesn't look too bad. And then maybe black in the center. Kind of like what number 6 was going for, but without the squares. Because that was part of my issues, that I don't know how to rotate things good. I didn't want to have to do math. Because they're always rectangular, the angles are busted. Or, well, no, they're not busted. The angles make sense. I'm just not going to do the math on the angles to figure out what they are that connect, like, the 2 bits. Because they're not 45, which is where I cut off. It's like 45, 90, 180, 270. That's it. I'm not doing any more math. At best, I'll go to 135. Like, I'll start trying to find the quarters, but I'm not going to go any further than quarter. I will not go any further than a quarter in angles. I will not go to any, like, I won't go to 8ths. Ugh. I'm pretty sure that needs, like, an 8th angle, though, right? Sure. Maybe it is, who knows? So I want a shape. Now, all I've said about it is that it's forested and it's a landlocked monarchy. Which I didn't put the map in the Inkscape document, which maybe could have been useful to put the map in. I should do that now. Hold on. I'm gonna grab the map. That's the wrong folder. That's the correct folder. There we go. Maps is just in the art folder. Let's attempt to grab this. It might not work. Did not work. Okay. 100 square flag. Yes. True. I could do a square flag. I could. And that could be interesting. I think... I could try square flag. Because I think so far, and this is a little bit of a world building fail on my part, is that all of the flags that I've made so far in TU Amara are all the same dimensions, which is I think 3-4. Right? I think it's 3-4. Just because I needed a standard, because trying to have different sizes would cause issues, but having said that, because I'm no longer using the flags themselves as the banners on the articles, I put them onto a background and then that's the banner. I can have different sizes and proportions. I might have to go back and alter some of the current ones, but I do like the idea of, as a world building detail, having a couple of the countries have totally different proportions on their flags as like a statement of something. And there's a couple that actually work really well for having different proportions. Mostly ones in the east. And the angles are easier, yeah. And I can stretch it when I'm done. Yes, true. Just flags tend to look weird when you stretch them. Flags tend to look weird when you stretch them, I find. Or when you crop them. Things just look different. I like keeping them, you know, in whatever size is the final. Beginning in the final proportions, generally. Some of these can expand. Not all of them can. I think, which ones can expand in this list? Sorry, I'm looking at my file explorer because I have all my flags in it. Could probably expand the 2 in the east. But I'm gonna keep Ijwavia's the same size currently. And I'm gonna keep... I might crop Dracanyu, actually. I might crop them. Because they're literally different peoples. So it feels like it makes sense. Only if there are crests on them. Yeah. Well, I think any like flag with a charge, in general, usually they're crests or coat of arms and stuff, but anything with like a prominent charge that is kind of unique can look a little funky when the proportion is changed, because the way the white space changes how you can read the symbol, it makes things look, in my opinion, sometimes it looks fine. It's not an issue. I think I'm just thinking of a specific flag that I did where I had like 7 different versions of it, and I was like, I only like one of these. I don't know. It can be stretched if they need it to, but I do like the idea of Shihiro being so anti-Kuviana that they use a totally different proportion for their flag, just as a kind of fuck you. I like that as an idea, and I'm gonna expand it. I'm gonna extend that sort of to Dracanyu, just because they shouldn't have the same proportions. It doesn't make sense. I don't know about the other ones though, because maybe some of the other ones will have different proportions. But I like the idea of Shihiro being square. But we'll try this kind of design in the 3-4. I need to go back up the flag again. I need the maps. I had the maps up for a reason. Here we go. So, that could mean anything. Yeah. Oh god, triangular flag. Yes. Yes. Yes, I could do that. You're right. Get really funky. Just use a triangle flag. Screw the man. Triangles for days. I could do that. And I honestly might. I might find an excuse. Dracanyu with a triangle flag. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and change them. I'm gonna go back and mess with Dracanyu later, because I do have a flag for Dracanyu currently, but going back to tweak it, oh god, could be very interesting, I feel like. But we'll try this 3-4 first for Shihibi Mimi. Ugh, gross. I need the different proportion. Here we go. That's kind of cute. It's so tiny, but it's kind of cute. But I think it probably would look nicer as a square. So what we'll do is I'm trying to think of how best to manipulate this on. Hold on, I'm gonna export this first, real quick. Oop, that's not a 5. It's an 8. Export. Sorry, I save all of my flags, so I have all of them on hand, just in case I ever get. Just really want to see flags. I like having all of my flags. Some of them are neat, some of them are not. I think of what's the best way to make a square flag without having to change the canvas size. Because I'm doing all the flags in the same document because it makes it way easier for me to deal with. So, Shanine, Okay, I guess just put a square in it. Ugh. Just chuck a square in it. And then, because the rest of it will be transparent, meaning it shouldn't cause an issue, but yeah, you know, it likes to mess with me sometimes. So Neverona Kuviana, once like a lot of curves when I was a kid learning about maps. There was two, Nepal. That's the Nepal flag. We all love the Nepalese flag. It's it's very funky. It's the only flag like that. There are a couple of, I think, how does it work? I think they are the only non four-sided flag, because there's five-sided and it's two triangles. Because all other flags are either squares or some kind of rectangle at a national level. When you get to the state level, like, you know, subdivisions, I think there's at least one American state that has like a pennant. It's cool as hell. But the reason that most of them are square or rectangle is it's very easy to make, because it makes manufacturing so much easier. As soon as you start getting funky shapes, shit gets expensive real fast, because then you have to pay like specialists. You have to pay for more equipment to cut things to the right shape, with the proportions correct. It becomes nightmarish. But it is a very cool flag, and honestly, huge props. I wish. Let's try something different. Well, it has changed. The Nepalese flag has changed a little during its time in general. It's changed like the little, I think, charges, I guess, in each of the triangles. Like, I think at one point they either didn't have one in one of the triangles, they had something different, and they've changed them. So it has changed, but I think they are the only triangle thing, I think, currently. Because like, if you go on like Vexillology YouTube, everyone loves the Nepalese flag just because it's cool. It's very unique. You'll not confuse Nepal for any other country unless you don't know where Nepal is, in which case none of us do. None of us do. So we all mess around. Oh god, what are you doing there? I think of what's the cool way to make the... that actually could be good. Indigo. Hell yeah. Learn about Nepal's flag. It has definitely changed at least once or twice. I couldn't tell you what changes were made, only that changes did happen. That was kind of ugly. I don't like the weird tube. I do not like the weird tube. I think that's my issue here. I don't like the tube. Can I make a wave with this, actually? Yes! Oh, there's the wave tool. Oh god, I've been missing you for ages, babe. God damn. I couldn't figure out how to make waves with the curve tool, because it's... the line tool's messy sometimes. I do like... ooh, actually, hold on. What if... something like that? Ooh, okay. Because now it's square, so it should just go like that, and like that. Oh, that's not quite. Well, hold on. Well... and then where's the black gonna go? Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. Then I need to get funky and combo it with that. Need to combine them. Yeah, okay, yeah, look at the shape. Yeah. It has, you know, I think the core shape has stayed the same. It's just that, god damn it, did I select it? Oh, bloody hell. No. It's possible you were looking like a subdivision of it or something. I don't know if Nepal has subdivisions. Sometimes Google lies to people. How do I combine these? I want to group them, and then it should just go like that. Damn it, no. Fill in. How do I combo you? I want you to combine. Nope. You need, what the fuck? Pardon? Maps? Hello? Flags? What are you doing to me? I would simply like to combo. Oh god, it just glitches. Free programs, right? I love them, but damn. Okay, so I can't union. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. I can't actually do what I had in mind because the wiggle tool is really weird in Inkscape. It is just a very strange thing. I do not trust it. I do not quite understand it. Because, like, I have this, and it makes, like, the cool curve that I want, but then I can't just transition to a straight line, because then it just breaks. Something goes horrifically wrong if I do that. Like, what is happening? Like, if I go then like that, it breaks. Oh god, that actually, well, heavens, that broke significantly. Oh right, oh no, I know that broke. Okay, wrong one. So it's like that, and then I go for that one, and now now it's just a thing. I'm like, no, I don't want it to be a triangle. Yeah. It's looked up say right. In coffee one morning. Yeah. Ooh. When did I do flags on my other world at another point? I don't remember doing flags at another point. Did I do flags? Did I do flags before summer camp? Did I do flags in summer camp? Yeah, I did do a couple flags during summer camp. That would be it. Sorry, I'm going, what's the time zone? I did do 2 flags during summer camp. That would be it. Figured it out. I've forgotten how time works. I love flags, so I just want to do all the flags. Okay, so I can't have a wave because it won't actually work properly. Well, actually, hold on. I lie. I tell a lie. No, sorry. I want to be. Oop. I want it to be. And then I want to change the stroke length. Stroke size. Where is it? Which one of these is it? Here it is. Hey. Oh god, that is. Yep. Yep. We're having a situation. Oh yes. Yes. You were looking at flags and we were yelling about how some of them are just shite. Flags. That would have been like last week or something. Yeah. And we were complaining about how all of the Australian state flags are trash, which is why I'm doing this now. Not to put my money where my mouth is, per se, but just because I was like, oh yeah, I remember flags. Flags are cool. And I have to make flags, so I'm gonna do flags. It was a perfect process. Yeah. That wait till you had 4. It does look neat. Like, it looks cool, but actually, hold on. I can make it do the thing I want it to do, which is I can manually fill in this gap. Which is annoying that I have to do it like that, but I can fill that in. And that actually looks really interesting. I don't know if it's flag worthy, because it kind of reminds me of this other flag, which is from the other country and thing. But I think, and then I guess you'd probably put like a star up here, you know, as you do, right? You put like, I don't know, a green star. It does like a little bit, yeah. Maybe not. It looks neat. Nah, maybe not. It's difficult to make waves in Inkscape. It just doesn't have the functionality I want. I do technically have Illustrator, but I lose it in like a month or two. So I figure I should just stick with the program I've been using for a couple of years. Just because they're gonna take it away from me. How dare they? How dare they take my program away? You can just do like that. That ends up very... Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, because it's... that's the bit, isn't it? Because I can't make it do what it is supposed to do with these goddamn waves. They're really annoying. I think it's like that. No. Because it basically doesn't make it symmetrical for some reason. I don't know why they do it like that. This program is weird. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. I usually just give up on curves and try and do stuff with lines. Like I did try, I thought that one was kind of neat, but... And that one looks cool, but not really like a flag. It just looks kind of weird. But I wanted flowing lines here just because it's like, you know... Main thing is trees, right? Maybe... Maybe kind of like... Oh, actually, I need to do like this. Give me the stroke back, and then I go back into here, and I say 100. Wiggly, wiggly. Nope, no. I'm going to center you. It needs to not be... Hold on, I'm going to change it from the brown, because the brown is going to throw me off. Let's just make it... No, because like I can't make it white because then I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe just like a light grey for a second. And then I can... Oh no, because that's gonna export. God damn it. Like, oh. Like a... Like, what the fuck? God damn it. This program. I love you because you're free, but you're a pain. I wish you wouldn't do this. Then you have like that, but I'd make it like maybe green. I beg your pardon? Oh, because one of them's a fill and one of them's a stroke. And then I don't know, you put a star on top. Right? That's usually what we do. If we don't know what we're doing, we pop a star on top. This is my go-to strategy. Oop. Oh god. Yep, just put the star on top. What? Yeah, okay. No. And you put it like that. And that's a flag. Ostensibly. Hold on. Can I can cut you into bits, can't I? No. Oh, god damn it. Stop that. I wish it wouldn't do that. I guess you want it to cut. No, I don't want it to cut. Why do you do this every single time? Break apart. No! Okay, then never mind. I can't make it do what I want it to do. With this, with a curve, I think... I think because of the way the curve works in this program means that I can't cut it off the way that I want it to. The way that I would like it to just stop at the end of the bit. And because one of them is a bit, one of them's a thing, one's the other thing. And it's glitching horrifically at the moment. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Display glitches everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? What do you do? What is happening? Help. Help. Oh god. Maybe just don't have it. Maybe just do like... Maybe just have it extremely simple. Maybe literally just have it look something like this. Maybe make that 150. Hold on, I'm gonna make these 150. Mask it. I couldn't get it to mask. I don't know how this program works. Half the time, it's like, how does it go? Where's the mask? There is no mask. How do I mask? Oh, there is a mask. Oh. Hello? What are you doing? I don't know how this program's masks work. I didn't even know Inkscape had masks, but I don't actually know how they work. You can't clip or cover it. The issue is that, because the reason I want to get rid of the edge bit is that when I export it, it's going to be exported at 4:3. It's going to export this side bit here, right? And it would make it significantly easier if there was nothing there. Because otherwise, when I put it into, I have to take it into Photoshop later and cut it off. That's a pain in the butt. Hence, we're gonna try a very, what am I clicking? What? Okay, display glitches, please. Because you can have something very simple. Like, I think that was kind of neat. If I export that as Shihiro 9. Well, I'm in the area. But I feel like that's pretty cute. Even if it's currently a rectangle in a square. Or square in a rectangle, rather. But it does look, it's very simple. I might not have it, the star might look slightly different. It looks a bit too chunky. It is a chunky star. Oh, I know why it's chunky, because I busted the proportions of it. If I make that again... Hello? Stroke, please. Stop. Stop it. Stop having those. Stop having it. There we go. Because I make that, like, I don't know, height 400, and then I pop that in there. That looks a bit better. Because it's a correctly proportioned thing. Maybe make that 400 and make this a bit smaller. Then that's correctly proportioned. Yes, yes, replace. It looks slightly better like that, I think. Because that's very simple, but pretty cute, I feel like. But I would like curves. I would like to put curves on the thing. So let's... I put them all on separate layers just because it makes my life easier if I do that. Let's get out. Boom. Alright. We're at the square again. We're back where we started. I did have at least one, like in this one. So this is for the country that already has a flag. It's one over here. Where I had like this kind of swoop around it. And I really like that. I keep trying to use it. It never quite works out, but it could be interesting here. Oh no, because the issue is that it won't fill properly. Oh my god. It won't fill properly if I do that. If you do that, it just makes a circle. And if you do that, you just make a circle. Which is, in and of itself, something interesting to do, actually. Having it be like... actually. It's like a Dragon Ball. Ah, Beans. Beans, the Dragon Ball. I can't have that. We can't do that. Oh no. Foiled again. Foiled again by Goku and Vegetable. That was a very weird way to say Vegeta. Vegetable. Like a Lunchable. It doesn't look bad. It just looks like a Dragon Ball. Which is bad. This also doesn't look centered just because it's the way the stars look. Because that becomes She-Wolf 10, and it does just look like a Dragon Ball. So as cool as that is, you can't quite do that as much. I don't think. Doesn't look awful. Like, I'm kind of fond of it, but also I can't have one of the countries just have a Dragon Ball on its flag. Like, I just can't do that. I can't personally have that happen on my watch. While I am the steward of this world, I cannot have one of the countries just have a Dragon Ball for a flag. I will not have it. Maybe... I can't see. Damn it, I can't see the grid. Make that gray. Maybe... Wow, where'd you go over here? What are you doing? Where's the midpoint? Why isn't the midpoint on? No? That one. There we go. It doesn't really evoke a forest, I guess, is the issue there. That doesn't evoke forest to me. That evokes like a starfleet. Even if you put it on green, on a nice color of green, it doesn't really evoke forest per se, right? Which is the issue. Is it's literally called Forest Kingdom. It needs to do the thing, and the issue is that I can't make I can't just draw a tree, because Inkscape is a pain in the butt for doing that. Like, I just don't know how to do it. It does not work the way that I want it to for, like, drawing. This is very loud, I'm gonna have to turn this up. It doesn't really evoke forest. Maybe, how to make it evoke either forest or monarchy, I guess, is the question. It could be 3 stars. Do 3 stars instead of circles. That's a bit more monarchical, in a sense, because it's like, you know, you look at a star and go, ah, yes, similar to a crown, you know, I guess. Make a really bad associative leap. You could border the stars, probably make that a bit stronger as a connection, just because that's just the brain associations I'm making tonight. If... How to make it evoke forest without just saying it's green? This is the issue we're dealing with. Without just having it be green. I can't put that there. Mickey Mouse will sue me. Disney will come for me. I cannot have that. Not on my watch. I refuse. They cannot take me alive. Not yet. This flag is a pain in the butt. I hate trying to deal with Shihiro, but I want to get at least I want to get that one done, because I don't want to have 20 million different flags in my folder for this one country that does not matter. Like, it's in the union, it's in the pack, but like, God, it doesn't need that many flags attempts. Like, I've done some that have a lot of attempts, but oh boy, it doesn't need to be that many. Can I come up that wasn't supposed to? I have no idea. Okay. Give me the color white. Could try something more like that. That looks like no. Can't do that. Just reminds me of Mauritania. Can't do that. Can't do that. That's not gonna work. That's unfortunate. God damn it. Taking over the crescent and the star. I just wanted an arch, damn it. God damn it. I can. Is that symmetrical? I actually don't know. I actually do not know, and I suspect it is not, because it doesn't look it. No. God damn it. Why the worst? Could also try, maybe we disregard the curve angle. Doesn't really matter. But try like those borders. I think it's what country has the border? It's not is it Mauritania? There's a country that's like green and has a red border. I think it's got a border, like dur, like border. I can't pronounce French, unfortunately. A fancy border. I'm gonna try something like that, where it's just kind of different. Because I don't think I have any countries that have a. Well, okay, I have at least one country that has a border all around, but it's in a different continent entirely, so it doesn't really matter. That is distinct. It's a distinct entity dealing its own thing. And then that could also reflect the whole being landlocked thing. Since they are landlocked. Like, that is their thing. They have a lake that can reach the sea, but it is not itself the sea. You can, that's not the sea. That's not how that works. Being on a lake does not mean you're on the sea, even if the lake ultimately drains to the sea. Especially not that lake, because the river that it connects to is quite small. Or relatively. It's a lot smaller than, like, the big Nile-esque motherfucker in, like, South Central. So it's not really... They're still landlocked, even though they can reach the ocean. By everybody else's good graces, because they don't control the river. They actually do not have river control of that. That's a treaty thing. Which is part of why the pact is useful. It's good to be in the pact. This is propaganda for the Northwest Pact. Join today. Australia, please. No. Leave that, and then maybe make that yellow. That's too light of a yellow. A decent yellow. 400. And it's not a Dragon Ball. Now it's just a weird star. Maybe not have it be 5. Maybe change it from something to 5. What number of... What flag... Oh, sorry, what star number is common here? I've used 4, I've used 5 points, I've used 8 points, I've used 7 points, a 6 point, an 8 point, a 5 point, an 8 point. An 8 point. A lot of 8 points. 8 is a very common one, because it is a... And then there's some other stuff that's a 6, but it's not really a star, is it? And that's technically 4 as well on those two. Because shenanigans. So maybe 6.5 bad. Because that just could describe the internal regions of it. Where it has like 6 districts or something. Or at least it had at the time that the flag was made. It could be interesting if it is just a holdover. And even if it doesn't have the amount of territories that it used to. Because it probably used to be bigger. I don't know if it was ever not landlocked. I don't think it was. I say that like I'm not in control. Like I can't just change my mind. But I don't think it was ever not landlocked, because I think that the territory that separates it from the ocean is previously belonged to someone who was not them. It currently belongs to Dracanyu, but they're only a recent-ish thing. And since Shihiwu has been around for at least 700 or so years, that means that I guess mostly Edgewavia really was controlling that land, which makes sense. It's kind of Edgewavia's entire thing is just to be kind of a pain in the butt. So that makes sense. But maybe they used to be bigger down south or something. So you can make it like, oh no, 9. Get real funky with it. Maybe go 10. 10's kind of cool. Go for 9 points. No one uses 9. Yeah! We're on the same wavelength there. Just try it. Just have it be 9. Just have it be 9. It's something different. And then if I export that as Shihiwu 11, then I can look at it in its environment. The flags. Tahiyumara. The west. Oops, I exported the wrong part of it. There we go. Let's just re-export that. I exported the whole thing. Ooh, Ash doesn't look too bad. That looks alright, I think. It's very simple, but I feel like it does not need to be more complicated than that. And I kind of like it just being a very simple square as a flag, and like not being too complicated, because some flags can get complicated. Like Edgewavia's is kind of annoying. Like it's simple to look at, but it's a bit complex. I like this being fairly simple, so I'm happy with that. I think I like that one a lot, even if I like that. We'll call that one done. We'll call that done, which means we now move on to we now move on to the other one, which will have 7. It can have 7 stars. It can have 7-pointed star. Now, okay, so what? The next question is, what proportion would they use? Probably still the rectangle. Lethuzi would not be square. Lethuzi would not be square. I don't think. The square flags are hard to sort of do. They can be a bit of a pain in the bum. Square flags. Like, what square flags do we currently have? Ah, yeah, Switzerland and the Vatican. Which are very... yeah. Why? Why? Why do you do that? Ooh, cross. I've actually haven't done enough crosses. I have not done enough crosses. Which... hold on. Oh, no. I remember what I was going to do for this. So, even though Lethuzi is called the Blue Sunland, so we will obviously have blue somewhere, I did really want to include purple. Like, I gotta. None of these flags have purple on them, and I'm upset. So I have to have a flag with purple, and I'm pretty sure that Lethuzi is a good candidate. Ukabriaz might be decent for purple, but I want to have Lethuzi because it's like a Merchant Republic, well, yeah, it's a Merchant Republic kind of thing. So it makes sense for them to go, yeah, it's purple. So let's chuck down our just blank canvas color so that I know that I have a square to work with. Now it's blue sun, so presumably it has the titular blue sun. That's not really the color of blue I was going for. More like that. We'll change the orange later. Maybe the 300. Up that, up there. You can have a blue sun. And then you can have, like... what am I picturing in my head? What am I picturing in my head currently? Something that I can't do with the tools that I've been given. Okay. I guess what is their environment like? They're coastal, so they don't really have a lot of mountains to deal with, so there wouldn't be hills and stuff on here. This obviously would not be that color, it would be white. And that can be a different shade of blue later as well. And then I wanted to include purple somehow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God. Hello? Jesus. What the? Oh. Ah. Okay. I keep hitting things by accident. I want this to be on the outside. How do I make it the outside? Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. And then that can just be like 100. Pop that in real quick. And then we can have... Where's the purple? Where's the purple? Where's the purple that's nice? Let's go for like a cute magenta. And then, so it's 6 islands plus the mainland, but I don't think that matters. You might have to go like... Oh, no, I didn't mean to end that early. No, I want to do it all at once. Makes it way easier if I do it all at once. I think this is the proportion that does the thing I want it to do. It might not be the one. Might have to go back and fiddle with it. Wait. No, it's not. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. I need to actually count that as a corner, and then it starts, I think here, right? And then that goes like that. It goes like that. It goes like that. Damn it, I missed one. Foiled again. But, okay, hold on. I need the white. I need the blank back. And then also, just the last one. Yep. Blank and purple. But then, what you do is you put them in the back. Oh, shit. What? Why is that what that does? What are you doing? Is it controlled? Is it just... What am I doing? There we... What in the goddamn... Beg your pardon? That's what I was trying to do. Oh, that looks weird. Oh, that's weird. It's kind of cute, but it's also like, what? I don't know how I feel about that as a flag. It's cute. It's cute. Oh god, why are you so creaky? What's up? It's cute. What have I done to it? Oh god, alright. Enthusi 1. Export drawing. We begin. Alright. Begin the process of attempting to combine purple and blue. It doesn't, I guess I probably shouldn't have so many rising suns. I have a lot of them. I keep trying. And they just do not work. I'm like, no. Let me have it. I lie, there is one that worked. But that's for a country that no longer exists. Rip the United Who Forms. Add layer, with 2. Okay. Okay. So it's blue sun. It's a blue sun. And you want to include purple, but a pale blue backdrop. We could try that. We'll go back to Lethuzi 1 for a second. By a pale blue. That's very pale blue. Like that? Because I don't know how that looks per se. Maybe that's too unpale of a blue, maybe like that. No. Unless we're meant to keep this white. That just still was kind of weird, though. Because it's not meant to be like a bright circle around it. It's meant to just be like a gap, basically. But I can try doing a blue backdrop this for the second attempt, I think. Oh. Oh no, the seal has come off of the lid. That's awkward. I wish you wouldn't do that. There we go, it's back on. Sorry, I was like, why is it weird? It got stuck. I wish it wouldn't get stuck. Okay, let's remove that from that. Let's try, that's 2. So we currently have just a white backdrop, but we can try like a pale blue. I like that pale blue. And then you put a dark blue sun. Oh god. Damn it. Get out of here. Get out of here. That is not the shade of blue I need. I need a different shade of blue. Like a darker shade of blue. Because then that is like that. Which doesn't look very simple, but it would function decently well enough. Oh wait, because it's meant to be blue sun as in the moon. Oh, I'm not clever. That's literally why I named it blue sun. It's meant to be the moon, wasn't it? Okay. Maybe I would just flip that then. Maybe I would just flip it. And I would have a dark blue backdrop and a pale blue center. It would need more to it then, though, because that doesn't really do enough for me. Nothing wrong with simplicity, but I feel like it needs more to it, and I do want it to be purple. I do want purple to be present. I want to have at least one flag that has purple on it. I swear to God. I can't have there just be no purple flags. I need it. Maybe... It could be just purple edges. It could be purple edges. We can use purple for a minute. That's an ugly purple. But it'll do for a second. And then basically just kind of pick a nicer purple. Why are none of these purples actually good? These are ugly purples. Well, they look too blue. Oh, I guess there is these ones. These also look really blue, though. Like, those are not very purple. Though I guess when I'm thinking of purple is, like, in terms of, like, rich color, it tends to be a lot more like a magenta. And then I feel like instead of a blue background, you would just do white. And maybe make that, like, one. Oop. Go, like, more in that angle. And a very simple, like, tricolor, but it's 2 colors plus a charge, which is not a tricolor, it's a... Well, it's not, I guess it is tricolor by layout, which is not a bad idea. Or even just an actual tricolor, instead of having even the sun on it at all, or... You could still have the sun on it, but still have it be a tricolor, and one of the colors is purple, instead of having both of them be the same color. So hold on, I'm going to export that as Lethuzi 2. Drawing only, please. Thank you. I'm gonna try a tricolor. Just a regular tricolor. Because part of the good thing about 4.3, I needed to make a new layer. What am I doing? Add layer, please. Thank you. is that it's very easy to make tricolors in this proportion. I'm gonna make them black for a second, because it ends up just being like that. And then you have a tricolor. Except one of them is gonna be pinky purple. Maybe, alright. No worries. Everyone is free to drop in and out as they please. Oh, that's a very pink purple. I do like that purple though, and then maybe keep that black actually, but I am going to make this 350, and so is this, because then I can put something in the chart that's a bit nice in terms of the proportion of it, like for instance the big blue boy himself. And you pop that in the center. Not that shade of blue. Not that shade of blue. That shade of blue? Now I turn the grid off. I need it, but like, do I need it that badly? No. View page grid. I think that's just too boring of a sun design. Even though it's meant to be a moon. It's like, you know, it's a sun though. So maybe you don't do 24. 24. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, you could do 24. Really go ham on it. Really tell people that you wanna be treated well. We deserve it. We deserve the coolest and the most expensive flag possible. And possibly you chuck in a little one in the middle. Like that. Ooh. I like the look of that. Maybe we, on 24 or 12. I kind of like the 24 route with this kind of tricolor. And so in this, presumably the way this works is that like the purple represents like the trade, the merchant trade that it relies on. The white is peace probably. Black is maybe like the land that they live on, like that like gives them their wealth, like all their material resources. And then the blue sun is the blue sun. It just means what it means in terms of like meaning. In terms of a flag having a meaning that's actually important. I do like that though. It's fairly simple, but importantly, it is purple. / pink. But it has the color, which is what I want. I just wanted one of them to have purple or pinky on them. Because so far, none of them have. None of them. Not a single one of my flags. Like, oh god, how does it work? There are three flags with yellow. There's one flag with orange. A single flag with orange, which is unfortunate. And then there's like 17 different shades of blue, which, good heavens. Lord above, there's a lot of blue. Some of them are the same shade of blue, and most of them aren't. Because being efficient is for rubes. And I am no rube. And also because they're in different parts of the world, so they can have whatever color they want. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the flags that I have elsewhere. Oh, I probably should actually, quickly, before I forget, export this one out to the main folder so that I remember that's what it is. So that's going to be the flag I pick. I do like this, though. I do like this Lithuzi one. This one's really simple, but it's cute. It can be bigger. I can make it bigger. But I don't know how much that adds. Actually, I think it looks better when it's slightly bigger. Just ever so slightly bigger. I think it looks slightly better. Just because it doesn't feel like it takes up as much space because of how the spokes look. Because they're quite thin and pointy. so it can be larger and get closer to the edge without feeling like it's too close to the edge, just because of the like negatives, like the illusion that we get from looking at it. I like that. I like that quite a lot, actually. I think I will go with that. So that's 2 down. It took just over an hour, but we made 2 of them, which is better than nothing. It is an amount of flag. An amount indeed. Oh dear. Okay. So we'll put that as itself. And then we can start on Gazoo 1. Gazoo attempt 1. So they're also coastal, but importantly, they're not merchant. Well, they are merchants, but they're not the same merchant thing. They have ties to a different country, like a big different country, and then their name means Great Ocean Domain instead of Blue Sunland. So, now, oh god, the issue is that ideally their flag would be based off / inspired by the flag of Zderazad, which I've just put as Dado, because I don't want to have to type umlauts or the full name. The issue is I don't have a flag for Zderazad yet, because it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all that country exists. I mean, it does, but like, I don't. Oh god. So it would be inspired by that, but I can justify it not using the same symbols because of a political treaty involving it. Because Zderazad got dissolved by treaty because of shenanigans, and then got split into roughly 3, being Glinzuchol, Samborgan, and Zerhalavud. And they all basically agreed not to use Zderazad's name or symbol in any of their countries. Zerhalavud already existed, but like they're not allowed to use Zderazad's name and symbols and titles because of like settlement reasons. We need peace, so none of us can claim to be Zderazad. If any of you claim it, on God, it will be on site. We will fight. We will get pissy. As we tend to do sometimes. So they can't use the Zderazad flag, which is good for me because I don't know what it is. But it would be inspired by Zderazad's flag, and it would not look anything like a Zerhalavud's flag. So hold on, can I open a Zerhalavud's flag as a quick demonstration of what that means? Why is it telling me only a downloads? I don't open anything from downloads. Oh no, I did open some downloads. Ugh. Flags. See Amara. This is nested to shit. Jesus. Zerhalavud. Can I? Yes? Sure. Does that show? It does not. But it can. It can show if I pop it in there. There we go. Hello. Okay. So that's the flag of Zerhalavud, which I think is quite neat. It's quite simple. It's basically just Greenland's flag, but blue and black instead of white and red, and also has a star in it. It has meanings, I promise. And so they wouldn't look anything like that. Critically, it would look nothing like this. So it won't be a two-tone flag. It probably wouldn't be horizontal, because does that make sense to me? They would want, similarly to how Shihirul wanted to look nothing like Kuuviana or Idwavia, the people of Glinzuchol would basically want to be quite distinct from a Zerhalavud, because they're responsible for what we in the business call shenanigans. It is a shenanigan of a time going on in there. We love shenanigans. They're incredible. And so where am I going? Okay. It wouldn't look like that. It wouldn't look like a Zerhalavud's flag. So they're coastal, which is awkward because for a lot of like countries with water, they want to use blue, but Azerhalavu's colors are blue, black, and white, so they probably don't want to use blue. Like black and white are kind of, you kind of need them. You don't have to have them, but it's nice to have them as an option. I don't think any of my flags don't have blue, black, or white, or don't have black or white on them. Oh, there is one. There is one that doesn't have black or white, but it's also yellow and blue. So, you know, it is what it is. It is the only one that doesn't have black or white in it, though. Wow. Incredible. So, what we do is, if they don't want to use blue, despite it being an ocean country, then they need a different color to represent the sea. They could use white for the sea, or they could use black for the sea, depending on how the sea looks in that general region. Can I open the maps again? Yes, the maps. Because they do also hit the mountains as well. They might end up with a lot of black on their flag. This is a matter of course. And then there's the fact they were started by a military general, which I thought was important. It was kind of a throwaway detail in the article about the Treaty of Union, which I wrote about in summer camp. But of the two countries that were formed out of Zderazarth, one of them was a monarchy, and one of them was a republic started by the old royal general, or one of the royal generals, who had basically just said, listen, I don't respect the king, he's a punk, fuck him, and basically went off and did his own thing, trying to overthrow Azerhalavuth being fucky wucky. So it's military roots. Now this is a while ago. It is... How long is a while ago? How long is a while? When did Glensuchol get made? Oh jeez. Oh shit. When did they get made? When was the Treaty of Union? When was that? What year AC BC is that? That is about 500, nearly 600 years ago. Hold on. Yeah, about 600. About. Less than, but about 600. It's presumably not a military dictatorship anymore, but it might have been. Perhaps it's been. Which means I want to immediately go for red, which I can do. Nothing against using red. I could definitely do red. I do have a lot of flags that are red and black though, so I would need a different color that also isn't yellow. Which is awkward, because that's not particularly helpful in terms of stuff. Because I have a flag that is just red and black. It's the He Cooled Us flag. It is only red and black for what we call reasons. And then there's a bunch that are red, black, and white, and there's one that's red, black, white, and yellow. It could, well, if I do black majority, red minority, that is something distinct, at least. Sounds expensive, but you could do it. But the issue is red's pretty cliche for military stuff. For like military stuff. So... red and what else? What other color would they use? They could use green. They could use green. For the ocean. For some reason. They could use green. They do have a lot of mountain territory as well. Not a lot, because they couldn't get Ovuk in the end, because Ovuk said no. They do get pretty decently far up in there. Actually, no, they seem to be mostly planar, aren't they? No, they get a bit of mountain. They have mountains, they have coast, they have marshy, they have a lovely array of biomes occurring in there. The biomes. And then I guess it depends on what Sterzad's colors were. Which could be goddamn anything. I wouldn't know. I don't even remember what Sterzad means. I think it means like water country? Is that what it means? Oh god, is that what it means? Oh shit. Let me open my conlanging sheet. What does it mean? It means land of waters. Excellent. So they would have used blue. Oh shit. Damn it. Foiled again. Foiled by my hubris. Welcome back, Bob. Ooh. I should show you, because I made this flag for the Coastal Merchant Republic. Not this one, don't worry about this one. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about this one. Because I thought this looked really cute. And so I've decided this is the flag of the Coastal Republic. It's like a merchant thing. Big mercantile. So it's like, you know, I get the purple, I get the blue sun, I get the gang's all here. And I think this looks pretty neat. So I've decided this is the flag of Lethuzi. And then I spent the last 10 minutes thinking about colors and failing. I'm having a rough time. I can't think of what colors to do for the next one. But that's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I like the purple one too. I think it's cute. It's fairly simple, but I'm just like, purple. I love purple. I do not. No. These are not Synergasia things. These are not Synergasia ones at all. I don't have a conlang for Synergasia. Because all of the stuff that's in Synergasia that I've named already is literally just based off very mangled Scottish Gaelic. I have not made a conlang for it. A lot. I have a lot of countries. In Tiomara, this is in my, I guess, private, personal world. This is the one that I've been working on for 2 years. In Synergasia, I haven't looked into it too closely, but there'll probably be at least 3. Because it's pretty big. There's a lot of space. There will be at least 3, I reckon. In Synergasia. But this is not Synergasia. This is not Utremoch. This is Strassen in Tiomara. Thank God. I mean, oh no, because if I end up doing a conlang for Utremoch, I'll have to rename stuff. I can't have that. I can't do it. I can't do that. I can't make a conlang for it. I can't do it. For once, no for once, no conlang. My conlanging bit's taken up by I think it's Moonflower, who's doing all of the everything's with fantasy names. I'm like, wow, goddamn. Yeah. So I have these aren't all the country flags. These were examples of stuff. I have how many countries? How many flags do I have currently in the thing? Hold on. Because I have a folder of flags. I have that's 6 by 4. That's 24 plus 1, 25, but minus 24, 23, 22. I've made at least 22 country flags so far. Maybe technically 20. Yeah, there's a lot. There's just a lot of them. I just really like flags. I'm not necessarily good at them. They're not always the most, like, fancy, but they are flags. And that's the bit, is that I want to have images that do things. Mostly. Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking, maybe blue and red. Maybe just blue and red for Lunzucho. Just blue and red. Because if we're gonna keep blue, maybe it's just a different shade of blue. Because Zercha is quite dark shade of blue, which is that one. That's a very dark shade of blue. Do a light shade of blue. Like this, maybe. Oop, that. Oh, I need the grid shown back on. God damn it. Where's my grid? My grid back on. Make it a very light shade of blue. Sort of like, is it... I don't remember. There's a country with, I think it's Palau, actually. That's what I'm thinking of. Palau, I think. Which is the blue flag with like a yellow sun on it. Very bright, light shade of blue. Because that's a distinguishing feature already for political purposes. The politique. To persist. And then... So it can't be, it's not going to be horizontal primarily because, no. Mostly not horizontal stuff. I mean, they could take it the full mile and just have it be a, like, vertical flag for some reason. They could go the full mile and just go, hey, we have a vertical flag. Screw you. We're cool. Oh, I might. Because I need to attach it up here. And that does have problems. That does cause issues. And I feel like they would have to anticipate people flying it the wrong way, since it is basically still the same proportions as everybody else's flags, just vertical instead of horizontal. No, we won't do that. We won't do that for that. It's neat, but I won't do that. I'll leave it as a 4-3. And then a shade of red would do good here. Oh boy. Ooh. Hello. You are a shade of red. Wow. That's rough. I mean, it's not bad. Is that a right angle? It's the right angle. That's the right angle. Ooh, because you could have a diagonal two-tone. Oh, there you go. That might be it. Maybe that's it. You have a diagonal two-tone. Why don't you click in? What's your problem? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ryder Greg. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the follow, Arthur Knee Stories. Don't you stream for like an extra hour? I'm a little confused. But there you go. And thank you for the follow, Sweden. Welcome, Raiders. With all your lemons. You joined at a time when I'm trying to figure out how this gig works again. I think I need to turn all these on. There we go. I turned them on. Now I've got it. Because that could be kind of cute. As a flag, right? Right? That's a flag. It probably needs something a little more on it, though. Hold on, so what? I have other diagonal flags. I do have other diagonal flags. I have one. Lemon raid! Ah! Shield yourself from the lemons. Throw toast at the enemy. I hope your stream went well. I dropped in for, I think, like 3 or 4 minutes before I started my stream. Sorry to raid and run. Ah, okay. I did wonder why you were in a suit this morning, like in a suit and tie. That makes sense. Totally fine. Thank you for dropping by. I hope your stream went lovely and that everyone was very productive. Timing startled me. I was like, what? Ah. Oh, now how am I gonna raid at the end when I switch back to not doing things that are productive? Oh, hold on. It's Shy Red, isn't it? Shy Red streams after. Yeah, I was a bit confused about the ending time, but, you know, if you got something to do, you got something to do. That makes complete sense. Oh, wait. Oh, Shy Red starts half an hour. Okay. I'll figure something out. I think I can stretch the productive part of the stream. Because for those of you who are new, on Saturdays I stream productivity for 2 hours and then I go and play Minecraft for like until 3 a.m. But I can stretch. Yeah. No, right there in Cape, gotta get it there on time. Totally fair. You can't dilly-dally. You gotta get there. Well, I hope you have a lovely day at the wedding, and that everyone celebrates and has a good time and stays safe. And you have lovely cake. Oh, now I want to eat my cookies. Oh, I had cookies. And in one piece. Do not break the cake. Do not break the cake. There will be hell to pay if you break the cake. Ooh, that's not cute. Sheets projects. Ooh. More sheets, more sheets, more sheets. All the sheets, all the sheets. We can never have enough. We can never have enough of them. Would I want to add anything more to this? This flag looks really familiar, but I cannot place what country I'm thinking of. It's not an actual flag, but it does look very similar. I think I'm thinking of like an African country, if I had to make a guess. I will export this, as this is Glyn Shoal 1. We'll export that as one flag, one option of many. I'll go all the way up to the top. Good heavens. I do like the lighter blue, though. I think the lighter blue will stick. Because I think that's a good way to distinguish it from Zerholavuth and their shenaniganery, as we call it. Well, most complicated shit ever done. Oh no. Oh no. Complicated sheets. All sheets are complicated when you're technical. You don't understand how technology works. Like, I printed out a D&D sheet because I was sick of trying to wrangle the PDF editors, and I went, nope, I give up. We're gonna do it by hand. We're gonna just pencil to paper. We'll just do it the easy way. If the managers didn't cost money, it'd be fine, but they do, and I'm like, no. Which is annoying. Okay, so blue and indeed. I do kind of like the blue and the red. It's a bit. And I don't want it to be the same layout, because they wouldn't want it to have a similar styling to a Zerholavuth, which I've hidden away, but I know what it looks like. So they would want to. They could try just a vertical split. They could try just a vertical two-tone. They go forward with systems, not backwards, right? Take stuff from 89. Oh no. Oh god, we're going back. All the way back to even before the 90s. Oh, this looks familiar. Yeah, Tanzania! That's the one I'm thinking of, isn't it? Yes, it does remind me of Tanzania's. Yep. It's just facing the other way and doesn't have the border around it. Yeah. And also Namibia and the Congo, which makes sense. I did think it was definitely an African country, but I think it was specifically Tanzania that I was thinking of, because Namibia it's the same basic design, and then yeah, the Congo as well, but mostly Tanzania. Yeah, that's the one. Because it's a pretty simple flag design element, but I knew it was down there somewhere, right? And then this looks familiar already, but I couldn't tell you from what. They all look familiar at the end, don't they? It's flags. Flags just kind of be like that sometimes. They tend to be a little funky. Unless you get real messy with it, they tend to look fairly similar. Oop, the thing is getting stuck again. How do I make it not do that? Am I gonna need to super glue my goddamn water bottle lid? I hope not. I had to super glue my headphones again, and I was like, I wish this stopped happening. So they're currently drawing on the kitchen table. I was like, ugh. So they keep like popping, like they'll just twist off, and I'm like, please stop. Just stay where you're supposed to. I think that's very simple, but I don't know if it says Great Ocean Domain to me, I guess is the issue here, is that it feels very... I mean, it is just very basic, obviously, but it's also not really doing anything. But, having remembered that crosses exist, maybe a cross would be the correct one to go for. To do a, I guess like a saltire, because I am specifically thinking of Scotland's, saltire, but just a general, like, cross over the top. Where it goes both sides, because that would be a quote-unquote unique design element for this specific setting. Because I don't have any other countries with a cross with a saltire on them yet. I wouldn't do the Christian cross just because it's not Christian, but I feel like just an X is fine. Not in black, though. Not a black one. But I wouldn't want to do white either, because then it's just a Scottish saltire. I can't do that. So, maybe what we do is we have a black border on it. Kind of like no, not Tanzania. But like one of them. Why do you look uneven when I do that? What is the problem here? Is it gonna look better when I put the other one in? Yeah, it looks better if I do that. And then, no, it doesn't. It still looks uneven. Why does it look uneven? Am I freaking out now? What is it doing? Why are they like this? Alright. No, it is uneven. That's not even. That is... No. No, is it? Oh, shit. It is even. It just looks messy as hell. It's even. It just looks weird. Optical illusioning out of my mind now. Because it looks really skinny at the ends for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just too big. Maybe we don't need the big one. Oh, we're gonna change that so it's not just the Scottish saltire. That's not even the crocheted black. There you go. And you could possibly have the different quadrants be different colors, or at least two of them be different colors. So maybe... Nope, I need the drawing tool. There it is. Hello. We got it. Have that be white. And then we... Nope. What are you doing? Why do you do this to me every time? There you go. There you go. Your demand for... 20 years, 20 bucks for every year back in time. Starting from when? How far is back? When does the back start? Is it turn of millennium? We can only start at what? D&D 3? No, hold on. 2E Psycho Popular. Better bounce system overall. It's quirky math, but now we have computers. Yeah? I'll have to just assume you're all correct on that front. From when I started. Yeah. From when you start, yeah. You get to decide what year we start at. Oh, it's stuck again. Where's it getting stuck on? Oof, sorry. Maybe that's like the staple glue. That was not 620 bucks for AD&D 2E. Oof. I felt my bank account just half. Oof. Oh god. Sorry. I opened the flag in a dark background and went, no, won't do that. That's not the Glenzu Troll flag. Promise you that. That ain't it. It was a cool idea, That ain't it. That is not gonna be it. Hmm. Ooh, boy, indeed. I don't know when he plays it. Well, I guess part of that issue is that when you get a server, when you get a hobby as big as role-playing games, there is always somebody who will, like, proselytize for their system. Everyone has their system that they adore, and they are out there. Every system has someone who loves it. You can live without it for now. For now. Oh boy. I don't even. Do I want to know what a 2E like a 2E sheet looks like? Do I want to know what that looks like? 2E D&D. Do I want to know? Character sheet. Yes, I do. Let me. Heavens? Hello? What am I looking at? Yes. Here we go. The correct link. The correct link to what I need. Oh, heavens. Alright, so we got the simple stuff. Then we have the hit probability, the weight allowance, the max press, the updrass, the billable gug, the missile, the adjustments, number of lang, spellament. There's 2 different spellament. What? Pardon? Oh heavens. The abilities. Why is that huge? Oh, that's a big one. Why is it so big? The 2-week campaign finally went on to 7 years just last November. And then you were talking to a stream viewer yesterday running WA World Amble, and he's running 2E campaigns. Damn. So, there's always someone. And then you're looking at all this. The ability table going, what is happening? Why is System Shock in here? What are we doing? Playing old games? Heavens. Are those separate things? Or is that, like, that's System Shock? Right? Under Constitution? Oh god, and no one else in the audience can say this, but I can, and I'm... Oh heavens. Oh, stop it. Stop yelling at me. I'm not gonna give you money. Lloyd base? Max number of henchmen? Interesting. Interesting. I'll pretend I understand. That's instead of 4 different skills of Pathfinder 1 or D&D 3 and 4. It's not more numbers, just different numbers. Right, okay. But they're put directly into the character sheet, so it's just like, ah, god, the numbers. I mean, any amount of numbers is too many numbers. I have enough difficulty keeping track of my D&D character. But that's because this is my first D&D game, so I'm just like, what is happening in there? Like how I forgot that I had charisma modifiers. That would have been useful when I got feeble-minded, but alas, alack. We did not know. Or I did not know, and that's why I couldn't heal anybody during this week's game. What use is a cleric who cannot heal? My use is my warhammer, which I am terrible at using. So it doesn't go well. It goes very poorly. Let me put it that way. Like, almost everybody died, but it's okay, don't worry about it, man. It's fine, you know? Also, instead of a few hundred fates. Yes. True. It is differently complicated. Yeah. And that makes sense. Like, every system has its complexities in a different spot. They're all somewhere. Oh, what? What? Hello? Inkscape. Buddy. Calm down. Inkscape. Buddy. Let me just move the line. The simple way. The easy way. This is just the Congo, isn't it? This is my issue. This is just gonna be the Congo. But I do like the diagonal. Maybe it can just be plainly diagonal. Maybe then what we put in, we can put symbols in it. Those should be different colors. I don't know how well this reads in black and white. Just for like colorblind purposes. I want to try to keep them fairly readable, contrast high. I think this will scan as at least 2 different colors or 2 different shades, so at least there's like some distinction. So I do like a shade of blue a lot, and this is a good shade of red. There isn't really another alternative for red aside from like disgusting, bright primary. Yuck. And then you basically can just chuck that in there. Don't put the 24 in there. That's too many. Why is it a domain if it's a republic? Why did I do that? Oh, I shouldn't have named it Gunsoo Cho. It should have been Gunsoo Child. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Well, they're a domain now. Maybe they became a kingdom at some point, briefly, and they just kept the name. You know, we feel like that sometimes. No, 24. Maybe not. That is just a full pointed star. That is okay. Then I'll just use the simple way then. We'll just make it the simple, easy way. And you put it in the poppy bit. You go whoosh. And then you can tweak the spoke ratio to be not chunky. But then, do you rotate it? It's even either side no matter what you do. Do you... It's getting stuck. I'm getting stuck. Why do you do this to me? I want you to not stop being stuck. That. Oh, that was kind of neat. Maybe make that white. That looks kind of neat. Maybe if I put a stroke on it, it'll look better if I put a stroke on it. We would like oh god. What? No. What? What? Why do you end like that? What? That's nonsense. What are you goddamn doing? Why would I ever want it to end like that? The fuck? No. There you go. Jesus. Christ. Alright. Yeah. You were just wishing. We all have hopes and dreams. Someday we'll have the 2E sheet, and then I can look at it and be just like, what is going on here? I think this was kind of neat, actually. And this will confuse my brain a little bit, but that's fine. Everything confuses my brain at some point. Let's export that, because then I can look at it on a different background. Yeah, that was kind of cute. Read the source files on the Pathfinder 2 NPC sheet. Take a step at pulling addition to sheet. Yeah, you start with simple. In as much as building custom sheets are simple. And then, you know, you try something out. I think the only times I've ever dove into the custom sheet is when people start complaining about CSS at me. And I'm just like, okay, if I dive in and try and help you with CSS, will you stop? Because I like CSS so much, I'm like, oh yeah, I know how to use World Anvil, I'll go find out what's wrong. And usually it works. And by works, I mean I find out why it's broken, and then can do nothing about it. Which is at least progress, right? God damn it. Disgusting. Away with you. Foul, outlined demon. Just checking, so no one, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just, no, okay. I think I should be good. I was checking, like, because I don't think anyone, because no one streams after me now, because usually Greg would, but Greg's off at a wedding. So I'm gonna extend productivity through to 2:30, because then I can raid Shy Red, and then I'll go play Minecraft for a bit. Okay. D&D was from back in the time when you really needed a creative and quickly reactive DM not to have a good game. There wasn't a rule for a situation, which is what happened in 5.3.25 and beyond. Yeah, absolutely. And I think even now, having creative and like reactive DMs is good. But yeah, I can imagine that in systems where they only define a couple of things and say the rest is up to you. You make a decision for your game, for your party, for your session, and then you figure it out from there. I can imagine that being very fun, but also extremely stressful. Because to an extent, having it be predictable what happens is helpful. Within reason. With like, but then you have the thing where it's too predictable, and then you have to try and add back in that spontaneity, which is why I think in the arena campaign we have like fumble tables and stuff, because we wanted to have that as an element of randomness as to what bad thing happens. But even then, that's not really spontaneity as much. It's still randomized, but it's still like a little bit of random extra. Games are interesting. God, I wish I played more of them. I've only played like two different systems. Because I've played 5e a couple times, and I've played the Witcher Easy Mode RPG, which is very fun. Some missions require saving throws. Afflictions are more complicated. They have stages, onsets, etc. Points are similar, but they have fusion properties as well. It's still just text, but it's also like the look of the book. Yeah, because it's laid out in a different way than how other things would be. And it looks neat, I assume. When in doubt, I assume. Oh, it actually, like, straightens out my lines. That's cute. Thank you. A lot is happening. Because it doesn't really go well. Oh, what? Hello? Wow. Interesting. We'll go back to the proper ones now. And I have spirals too, which is neat. I have all of these tools, and I never use them. Triangles. I remembered the existence of triangles. So we're now going to rip off another African country. As usual. You get real funky with it. Because then, I can't see the grid. What's the... Hold on, actually no, I think I would need you. Vertical, red. Pop you in there for a second. You're 10,000 and late. How dare you? That's just a Triforce. Never mind. Yeah. Hello, Makara. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. But I keep putting that, it doesn't work. It'll be an interesting experiment, certainly. It's always worth a shot to try new things. At least a little bit. Actually, no, I wanted to do this. Yes. Yes. I'm absolutely ripping off a different country. I know I am. I can feel it in my bones. There is a country being ripped off as I speak. And this book's similar to something I've done, but I don't know. It's not the Wajimyato flag, it's something else, I think. Flags. They can only be, it's the old Datsalo flag. That'd be it. That would explain a lot. Oh, I think I'm thinking of Starfleet, actually. I think I'm thinking of Starfleet. Ooh. Ooh, that was kind of neat. And then maybe we have the mountain be red. The inside of the mountain be red. Which, like that. Yeah. Yeah, that too as well. That also. The issue with trying to have limited color palettes. I can only do so much. I think it doesn't look too bad. Open the Northwest Pact again. I think the color scheme's not doing for me is the issue here. I think it's the I want to have this shade of blue, but I think the red is what's throwing me off here, in general. So let's add layer. Flag 5, baby. It's the red that's gonna throw me because I want a different shade of blue, and this is the shade of blue I like for this aspect of the thing. And then I was gonna have red be the color that they decided to, because like red is kind of the opposite of blue. Technically the opposite of blue is orange, actually, which the issue is that looks kind of like shite when you put them on top of each other like that. So you could just have it be a tricolor or a right, because there's like quattro colors, like oh, what's an example of quadricolor flag? They exist, I promise. You could have it be vertical stripes instead of horizontal stripes like they usually are. That could be something interesting, because then it would stand out amongst its neighbors a lot if it did that. Considering that its northern neighbor has a, well, I guess it is another tricolor above it, but then it's got a Zerha Lavu, which is like a bunch of circles and stuff. And then what you do is basically, wait, it's 3, right? Yeah. Go like that, you copy that, and you go this one to black, for this one, and you make this like orange. Let me in. What are you doing? God damn it, I hate. Just go in. Make that orange. You do that. I appreciate this is just this is a flag of summer already, but and all the colors would have meanings, obviously, but I'm mostly thinking just in terms of like, does it look nice? The way that it currently is. You could also possibly flip the 2 at the end. Doesn't look any better. Almost the Netherlands. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's almost the Netherlands. The shades are off. Yes, they are off. They are very off. Also, isn't the Netherlands horizontal? No, they are vertical, aren't they? Oh, God. Because the blue is too light and the orange is too pale. Because the Netherlands flag is actually closer to red for reasons. For complicated reasons. It is close. It's almost orange, not quite. You still wear orange anyway. Woo! You can have that. Doesn't look awful. Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought it was, yeah, red, white, blue. Yes. But we all think of it as orange because we make the connection in our heads that, yes, the Netherlands, the Dutch love orange. So it must be blue, white, and orange. It's like, no, it's red. It's like, what? Why? Why is it red? It's like, well, listen. It's complicated, isn't it? It involves physical flags and the sun and wear and tear or something, as if I recall correctly. I don't think this looks... The way that this is laid out doesn't do it for me. I guess the issue is that if you don't want to put the orange and the blue next to each other. That's why we have the white in the first place. It's there to split the colors up. To keep them separate so they don't, like, bleed. So that my eyes don't burn. But because there's 4 colors, they don't actually... You don't get a good split. Because you can't really go light to dark. Which I've had before. I have a flag that's white... white-green? White, orange, green, black. But that looks decent enough to me because the orange and green aren't super bright. So possibly it's just I need a different shade of orange, maybe. Oh. Your flag is red, white, and blue. You always wear orange for national sports. Yep. Okay. I think I prefer a shade of orange, but I don't like it like that, I guess, is my issue here now. We'll save that. And that one's on you. And we call you Holland, but you're actually the Netherlands, but we call your people Dutch. That one's on you. It sure is. It sure is. Oh, God. We have... Alas, alack, we have done the Netherlands dirty. At many opportunities in life. And we make no effort to rectify it. In our defense, you were at one point very, very briefly called Holland. But only for like a year. For like 1 year, you were called Holland. Thanks, Napoleon. Confusing everyone all the time. Forever. Thanks, bud. What is getting stuck on? God damn. And then, so it's gonna be bright ass blue. Maybe... No, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware that Holland is provinces within the Netherlands. I'm aware of that. I'm talking about the time that Napoleon made the Kingdom of Holland. During, I think, the first round in the Napoleonic Wars, he actually, like, established the Kingdom of Holland after he took over the Netherlands or something. And so there was extremely briefly a country called Holland. And everyone's like, Napoleon, why would you do this to me? Why would you make us go through this agony? We were probably calling you Holland well before that point, but, you know. I like to blame Napoleon for it. Because why wouldn't I? I can't have it be white. It just looks like France. It looks like faded France. I'm just gonna call the USA Virginia. I mean... Yeah. That is exactly what we're doing, yeah. I mean, it's just like how everyone calls the United Kingdom Britain. Or England, even. It's like, no, those are separate things. Separate things. They are distinct. Because Holland isn't even like the capital of the Netherlands, is it? Like the capital of the Netherlands is not in Holland, is it? Which is annoying, because if it was, then at least I could draw a direct comparison and say you can call Australia Canberra. But I guess you'd probably call Australia... None of these have good names. They're all just something Australia. New South Wales? Victoria? Queensland? Tasmania? Call it Tasmania. Yes. Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, I mean, Australia was New South Wales, to be fair. We were just the colony of New South Wales for a while until we split that off. Who split first? Western Australia? Different bits, you know? So Holland has the capital, then? In which case, then Australia would actually be, well, very, very boringly, the Australian Capital Territory, which would then just be Canberra. You would just call the entire country Canberra. Like, it would be like calling America Washington, you know? That'd be the kind of vibe that we're going for. It's not the same, it is slightly different, but I don't really have... You can't call the whole country the Australian Capital Territory, that's not how this works. So I guess, yeah, New South. You just go for the next closest thing in New South Wales. And then everyone in Victoria will get pissy at you if you did that, because we were the, Melbourne was the, provisional capital, for a while, for a bit, before we built Canberra. Okay, right, so The Hague's in South Holland, Amsterdam's in North Holland. Sorry, I didn't know what either of those were. Which, you know, I knew they were somewhere. I knew Amsterdam was on the coast or on a river, and I was like, yep, that's as far as I'll go. That's all I've got. Into the road in Holland. Yeah, okay. But at least I do almost get it. It is still silly to just skip it and just, you know, call it the thing. Just call a country by its constituent part and not what it's actually called. Well, this is kind of cute. Or maybe like that. That is kind of cute. Yeah, it's the District of Columbia. But you could just call it Columbia then. You would just call it Columbia, which would then be awkward because there's a Columbia. Right? That's the issue. You would say we'd be New Amsterdam. Hell yeah. That's the bit. That's what we want to say. Oh god. Oh, we all miss New Amsterdam, don't we? God dang. Oop. I think this is too simple. Actually, I've made this exact flag color before, so I knew this looked familiar. I've done this exact thing somewhere, and I know it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oop, ow. Keep my eye like a piece of pie. I think it's somewhere in this. Yeah, I have. I've done that exact flag layout before. Just the area around New York City. Well, alright then. So New York. We'll just call it New York. Ah, God bless Sydney Siders. I love you. I love you. I truly do. I love you, Sydney. We do not love each other back. Poor Melbourne. In general. But hey, which state had the capital for 20 years? Victoria, baby! We were the capital of Australia for 20 years. Ow. It was great. What a glorious 20. And then they built Canberra, and we went, oh, shit. Beans. Foiled again. It was all part of the arrangement. Pace of Adelaide. Hell yeah! You're outside of our conflict. You are free to observe our slap fights between Sydney and Melbourne, which I have no opinions on. I've never been to Sydney. I have no opinion. I just call Australia by the right name. Yeah, Spider Country. I thought we were going for oh, what were we gonna call it? Was it New Holland? It was New Holland. We were gonna be New Holland. briefly when the Dutch found us and they were like, ah, yes, New Holland, baby. And it's like, uh-huh, yep, correct. We were gonna be New Holland, and then we were Terra Australis, and we're like, yep, we are definitely the southernmost continent on Earth. There's definitely not another one, just a little bit further south. Marsupia. Oh god, and then Murder Base Country. All correct. Everyone is correct. These are all true statements to say about Australia. We are a nightmare. Oh god, I cannot think of a way to make this blue look good. This is annoying me. I'm being annoyed. I'm being annoyed by this blue. But I want it to be a different shade of blue for political reasons. Just a little bit lighter, maybe. Will that help me? We have murder yeah, we all have the murder animals. We have the murder spiders, you have the murder hornets that you got from Japan. It's fine. Everybody has the murder animal. Some people have bears. You know, it's just kind of how it is. The murder hornets came from Asia. You've gained them. We've imported the murder animals. We wouldn't have it ever any other way, would we? What am I trying to do with this? I don't actually know. I think I was going to try and put the 4-pointed star in it. Y'all got murder animals? Yeah, jealous. No murder animals? Disappointing. Everyone needs a murder animal. It is a law. Everyone's an immigrant. Hey, DM Stretch! How are you? We had a lovely day so far. Is this red? Look, date. This also looks like a flag. I have issues. These flags just look like other flags. And I'm getting annoyed. I'm losing it. I made the Luthusi flag like that, and then everything went downhill from there. It started bad, it got really good in the middle, and then everything went bad again. I'd like to finish this flag before the end. Not bad, yeah. That's good. Today's been pretty good. And it's been a bit of a mess, honestly. I woke up early because it's my friend's birthday, and so we were playing Jackbox for their birthday. But that was an anxiety trip because I am a anxious wreck. And then yeah, and then I stopped hanging out because they were gonna they're all drinking. I think currently they and the rest of their friends are currently getting smashed in a Discord call, and I'm like, I respect the shit out of you all. I love you all very much. Have fun out there. Stay safe. Get drunk. Have fun. Like, I even told them, I'm like, listen, I probably won't come back for the evening because I don't drink. And they're like, yeah, no worries. And I'm like, sweet. Happy birthday, bud. You got wolves, protected a dozen. You have got bears and cows and deers to gun down. Yeah. You got the procession caterpillar. Okay. That's your murder animal. And then a couple of hours you'll be getting ready for your weekly game. Excellent. Oh god, I can't wait for Monday's game. Monday's game's gonna be so good. I'm so hyped to actually fight the druid and get revenge. I must get revenge on the druid for nearly shut up murdering my ass. They will suffer for their crimes. And then he uses grizzly bears and alligators. Well, we have crocodiles. We have those too. And then all the spiders. The oak processionary caterpillar. Does that just, like, eat the shit out of things? I feel like it just eats the shit out of things. Is this an incorrect assessment? Oh, that's trippy. Snakes! Water moccasins? Pardon? Hold on, pardon? You have an animal called a moccasin? Oh, right. They'd be called moccasins because you use their material to make the shoes. Okay. Got it. I figured it out. We're all good. I've done the math. I've done the head math. I figured out what a moccasin is. Never mind, I haven't. It's the alternate name for a copperhead snake. Why are they called moccasins? Isn't that the name for, like, slippers? Am I losing my mind? That's slippers. That just looks like Scotland. You can't have that. Doesn't even share things. It just climbs up oak trees in massive amounts and loses their really itchy, dangerous airs. Ugh. Gross. Rashes for days. Disgusting. Then we need a B-grade horror movie about them because they have a hive intelligence. Oh no. Oh dear. They're sent in the army with flamethrowers. Holy shit. I mean, if you want a job done, you want a job done. Right? At least you did better against the caterpillars than we did against the emus. As ever. As ever. The emus. Wily bastards. Maybe blue, white, and then maybe red. Maybe red now. This also looks really familiar. I'm having a crisis. I'm having a crisis for not wanting to have a horizontal laid out flag. Everything just looks like a flag that I've seen before. I'm having a crisis. Flamethrower. The Belgians did, yeah. And a blowtorch to kill spiders. Good heavens. I leave them alone. Because I'm just like, I do not have the energy for this. No. If the spider leaves me alone, I will leave the spider alone. Otherwise, I just get the bug spray and I just absolutely soak the motherfuckers. I still remember there was one time when I'm lying in bed, mind my own business. I see a spider in the ceiling. I go, okay, I'll go kill it. And then I get up out of bed, and as I do, I look down, and there's another spider on the skirting board, and I'm like, okay, I am going to close the bedroom door, and I am not going to come back. I'm going to leave the bedroom to the spiders for the evening. Fuck this. And I went and slept in this room instead. Because I was like, yeah, nah, not doing it. No. Not gonna do it. Maybe get a real busted flag. That's a real busted flag sound. Let's get real janky up in here. Like, busted janky. Like, straight busted. No, I can't have that. You can't do that. No. I will not suffer. I will not suffer that. Maybe some more diagonals, maybe. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need like a diagonal. Murmurthins are considered separate. There's other murder creatures! Yay! More murder! Our favorite thing! Apparently. This is kind of neat. I'm supposed to keep the flies away. A little bit not upset, for want of a better word. I found a large spider. Aww. Yeah, I hate when, like, the one that, like, you, like, let keep around and it just kind of chills. Just like, oh, where'd it go? It can be very sad. We love the cat. I don't have any pets. My only pets are the spiders that crawl around on my bathroom ceiling, and I leave them alone. And a pet nest that eat the birds, and then these big vacuum cleaners. Okay, so their mouth is shaped like a footprint, so we named them moccasins. And okay, alright, okay. You know, I can't argue with that incredible logic. That's just, I can't do it. Cottonmouths. Okay, I feel like I've heard them called cottonmouths before, so I think that's either a more common name or just the one that I would know as an Australian. Not that I don't think we have those creatures, but like, I'm like, yeah, I get it, you know? Ooh, oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. We're gonna do it. Yes, there we go. Is that even? Yes, it is. Oh, hell yeah, here we go. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. I understand why it would be that, because I'm pretty sure moccasin is also a Native American word. So I assumed that they were called moccasins because white settlers, colonists, had gone, okay, so this is called a moccasin. You make it out of this material, and this animal is that material, therefore this animal is a moccasin. But moccasin as in a byword for just like, I mean, it's just the word for shoe. It makes sense. I'm using Inkscape. I'm using Inkscape because it's basically like a free illustrator, and I didn't want to give Adobe my money, so I used this for my flags, or for anything that needs like vector art. I can actually do vector in Paint, in Clip Studio Paint now, but I like this. Ooh, I actually really like this off-kilter flag. This kind of rules. I like it. It's very simple, but I do dig it. It's just like they just rotated that bad boy, and it's like, why? And it's like, screw you, that's why. Though, the question would be, white on the bottom or black on the bottom? I'm gonna say both. And then I'll stare at them for ages. Belgium, bring in the flamethrowers. Netherlands. An experiment at the birdhouse for the great tit began in 2016. It has been observed that the great tits like to eat the young, not yet hairy caterpillars in April. Excellent. Yeah, Inkscape is quite good. I mean, for what it's free. That's the important thing. I do find it a bit clunky. It has a couple of some things it does just kind of weirdly for me. But oops, I didn't export that correctly. Whoopsie daisies. Export properly, please. Thank you. But it is, like, for what it is, which is free, is very good. There we go. Ah, yes. Now I can flip them to my heart's content in the zone. Yes. I'll pick one of the ways. It'll either go on the top or the bottom, and I'll pick one at some point. Yeah. And that makes sense. That makes sense. That it was just basically the word for shoes. And then we adapted it, we took it into English, and we used it for a specific type of shoe. Which I associate purely with slippers. Like evening slippers. Like before bed slippers. Those are moccasins. They're a bit more complicated than that, but they are slippers. But they were just shoe. Moccasin just means shoe. To that effect. Which, I mean, language do be like that. Okay. There is one more country that needs a flag, but I did have the plans. The plans are being made. And Shirred has just gone live, but they're still in their live soon. But, yeah. Does not have an attached heel. Really? No heels on moccasins? Moccasins. No, I don't want shopping. I don't want to buy one. If you break your shoes, if you break the heels, you have moccasins. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's all part of that, like, you know, we're all on a sliding scale of what kind of shoe we're wearing, right? Jeez. Okay. Alright. So I think, Shired's supposed to start at half an hour, and that's, yeah, it's a full salt. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just flat. It's just like a flat bit. It does not have a separate chunk. Which, that's fair. So hold on. I'm going to get funky so that I can show off all the flags that I have made that I have decided were cool today. I need 11. Yeah, she just went live, yes. And I'm going to be rating her because I would have rated Greg, but Greg rated me. So we're going to be rating Shired instead. And then I'm going to come back and play Minecraft. Which I'm pretty sure Elizabeth has been there the whole time waiting for this. So it has to happen eventually. But anyway, so I intended to do 5 flags, but we had difficulties. So we have 3 flags that I did today. So this is the flag of girls' ballet shoes that just moccasins. Perhaps. I don't want to get into the oh no, the criteria is gonna go crazy. But yeah, so I have the 3 flags. It's a square one, a cool purple one, and a cool blue one. And so those will be neat. Those will be neat to work with. Yeah, if we start defining what type of shoes are, we're gonna have the sandwich debate all over again, and we can't do it. What are we gonna do today? Yeah, adventure scripts, Minecraft, Alliance prompts, CK3, play with sheets, so much to choose from. Yeah, you've got plenty of options at our disposal for things that we want to do, which is always good. Has Charlotte actually made her announcement that she's gone live yet? Because I assume she was going at 12:30, and I don't want to raid until she actually starts. Or raid when she actually goes live to craft and chat. Sorry, I misread that immediately as craft and craft squared. Is the squares craft all over again? Oh god. Alright, hold on. Did I export the correct Lethusi? I did. I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah. She is live, but she hasn't like properly started yet. So she's still on her intro screen. But she's scheduled to start at 12:30. So and it is 12:31. My time. AEST. So I assume she starts in a couple minutes. I'm not usually awake for Shira streams, or I'm not usually present to watch because I think she streams on days when I'm busy. But basically, as soon as she flips to her camera, we'll raid. This is my plan. I think it is a cunning plan. In the meantime, I haven't picked one of those flags yet. I kind of prefer the top-down one. But I can always change my mind later. And then, here. It's coming up with Aussie. Hell yeah! I'm the one Aussie streamer in the ASC at the moment. Technically Thicket is in the ASC, but he does not stream very often. He is an infrequent streamer. So I am the sole Australian representative, and I stream at awful hours. They're like, hey, fill the afternoon. I'm like, I can't fill the afternoon. Oh, okay, Shara's actually up now. Okay, so we can actually get started. Classical Minecraft Karma going days out of bed because no sheep. You finally killed... Oh, classic. Classic. I love when that happens. Okay, so we're going to raid Red Fox. So she will be doing, I don't know what crafting she's doing today, but she is crafting, so it'll be a fun, creative time for everybody. Thank you all for stopping by and having fun. I hope that you all have lovely days. I will be, as soon as we go through the raid, I'll actually be starting the stream again after like 5 minutes to come play Minecraft, but I drop you off with the creative ASC streamers because that is what we do around here. And thank you all for coming. We have a raid call, which is, I immediately went for the non-pun, how dare I do so. It is get ready. You can redeem the channel points for the emote, for the Isaac raid emote, where it's just angry bread, and we can throw that in Shirad's chat. Thank you all for coming. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever it is you're doing, and I hope I will see you around. Bye bye.